Let me know how it sounds and shit, it looks, and
Okay,
I'll tweet it
where
out.
it be? Yeah, tweet it, and I'm gonna jump in there.
Tweet.
Let me go to your
I
thinker
mean,
chip.
Yeah, I still need to add you on my fucking
I,
phone.
yeah,
Where I
yeah,
follow all my
you're
Twitter
live.
people.
You're
okay.
live for sure. I can see us.
Okay, East got you.
Ha, Powaaaaaaaaaaaaaa.
Yes, sir. We can be seen. We can be heard. Let me
Yes,
check on my
sir.
phone real quick.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, we good.
Yes,
Check on my
sir.
phone real quick.
Yeah, you're live. Yep, my notification popped up.
Alrighty, I'll tweet it out. Tell them motherfuckers I'm alive, I'm ill, I'm here, and I'm chill.
Yeah.
I'm so and actually no, I'm not. Wait for a bit. It usually takes I think a while for a couple people to get in though.
Yeah.
They gotta see it, decide. I want to watch this fucking loser.
Damn,
Do I want to do something better with my time?
damn. They said Ninja streaming. Do they want to
They
watch
said,
Ninja?
nah, Pokemon.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
Can we celebrate the turn of two goats, East and Mirio? 100% we can.
Who said that? I know it's Joni.
Joni.
I knew it was Joni.
Because man, let me tell you, I was very happy with what I read in My Hero. It was coming from me, so I know. I feel like when I say stuff like this about My Hero, people it holds more weight. People are like, oh, what the fuck? What is he saying?
Yeah, because you're not the biggest fan.
Is that My Hero Parade? No, but the thing about it is, aside from me literally torturing the fan base because I want to, my opinion of the series has never been actually low. I just never had personal investments. Always been like that. They just decided to take offense to what I'm saying and be dweebs about it.
Of course. It's not you didn't say it was the greatest thing in the universe? How dare you?
Now Black Clover, that shit I made fun of all the
No,
time.
that shit ass. I'm sorry.
So if you love BC, I understand.
And I'm not somebody who calls things ass like normally. Because normally I try to give everything a fair chance. But nah, he just don't know what he doing. That RCDC World video. What is he doing? I don't know. That's literally that series in a nutshell.
Ian Waffles. I wanted to know if you had any thoughts on Aizawa this arc. I never really cared for him, but this arc really put his love for his kids into a new life for me. Being able to cut off his leg or fight Shigaraki with a knife just to see them graduate really got me. I wish he could hear me speaking on stream. I'm reading off Twitter. I'll answer him after though.
Oh, that's Ian. That's
Yeah.
that's my A1 day one right there. That's my ace.
Low key, want to message him and just tell him to listen for like 2 seconds. He gonna have to stay. You have to stay. I'll have to just answer him verbally.
Tell him E says stay.
But oh man, that shit was good though. I don't know where Simi is. I don't know if he's coming. But we probably should talk about this before he gets here. Because he's not. He's not caught up, and he's gonna. Oh no! I can't. I'm like, well, should have been caught up, bro.
He don't read manga. That's my boy.
I respect it. Truly, I do.
He does not read manga. Not part of his requirements for life.
Fair enough. I'm not mad at it.
So while you have the number one MHA archivist here, anything you want to say?
I'm asking the question in a second, don't worry. But okay, actually, I'll just ask you now because what I wanted to ask you was how do you feel about the way Shigaraki got, how powerful he got, with like the doctor and everyone else kind of giving I don't say giving him power, but like there's a part of me that feels like he ain't really earned it. Does that make sense? I know he's groomed from a time and everything, but there's part of me that's like I feel like he kind of just got handed all of these powers. I don't know if I doubt you agree with that. That's why I wanted to ask you.
Vince, you want to chime in too, or
I'll let you go first, and then I'll speak.
okay?
Because I'm probably in the middle, depending on what you say. I'm probably in the middle.
Well, it's funny that you do say this because, in the sense that Deku also had to work for his power too. Shigaraki had an OD one touch power, and he didn't have the same repercussions that Deku did. But Shigaraki had to repress his memory, so that did hold him back a bit, although his power was still one touch, one kill. So where the thing happens, he was groomed, and he had a lot of. You see how he had all his pawns and everything handed to him. But when he did lose off one, he had to learn the hard way what it really meant to grow up. Because if you really think about, like, if you put the timeline together, NBA, how they were living was they were living like that for months on end, like pretty much struggling for ends meet, just to find, like they were robbing other folks and this that and the other. So then he had to learn from, like, meet up with Chizaki and grow from that, learning to lose experience. So like that's why the villains are truly the underdogs in a lot of sense, more so than the heroes. Because like when you think about it, the villains are all kids from, like, they like niggas from the Yankee manga. They're like they all broke. They living in the dumps and shit. He fighting to survive and shit like that. Meanwhile, Deco and all them are literally fucking middle class rich kids. They live in dorms.
And nobody
Get
told them to be villains.
hey, they are all created by society, excluding Shigaraki, because even he did get help. Like they said, quirks are a part of who you are. So it would eventually he would have snapped. If somebody tried a nigga at school or something like that, he would eventually snap and just like kill somebody. But everybody else is a little bit different. Niggas had bad days and niggas didn't want to help trash that society. But back to the main point with Shigaraki is that he had to work for a lot of shit too. Like with the doctor literally let this thing out in the mud for months on end when he could have really helped him get the fuck back up. But he did get like his power, but at the same time he had to work for that
Yeah.
shit too. The doctor, because Ujiko said, "Prove to me what you got." He was, "I'll hand you it all, but you still got to make Makia tame." And he was battling Makia for a month on end, but without any sleep. I really recently I've been through like not having a lot of sleep, and then I was like in that drowsiness and that tiredness. Like, I'm like, how's this nigga really surviving, thriving, fighting this nigga Makia, the fucking Hulk, with this amount of sleep and this amount, like, this system on fucking overload and downgraded. And when they went to what they went through to go fight Redestro and them like that, so it's like they put in their time and effort to earn what they got here and now.
Okay.
And then he did still have to suffer when he got he didn't get like just eat a piece of hair. Like he had that shit genetically engineered, his blood popping in his veins, and then had to go into rest mode. About that. And even now, he still didn't get to fucking just body everybody like that. He still has to fight to claim his true power.
That's fair. I don't have any issue with anything you said. Power, yes sir. My face, you already know. Listen. That's my guy, man. I really like him. It's like I don't know what it is. I don't really like him. So like, this is one of those series. Like, let's say I didn't like this series, but I feel like I would tolerate it just for Mirio. Like I would do. Like it strikes me as one of those series because that's how I felt about Shishomaru and Inuyasha. I'm like, damn, all this shit suck, but Shishomaru is it, bro. And I just kept reading. I just kept going. Oh my goodness.
So what about you, Vince?
For me, okay, so this happens a lot in My Hero for me. I think fundamentally I just disagree with a lot of the training and the power ups. And I don't mean that like, oh, I don't think it's well written or he didn't handle it well. Because whatever he does for his things, he does well. It's just not necessarily how I would go about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, Shigaragi is starting to get the feats and he's starting to get the dialogue. But before I was just like, this nigga just annoying. Like he's just not it. Like you're a petulant child. You don't really do nothing. Everybody else does shit for him. It like Stay. That's probably like a lot of people like Stay like way more because he's just like, what am I missing this thing? Now I was like, well, first of all, you missing feats. Because Stay got feats and you don't. You that killing people, taking people down. You don't even do that. You just send no moves out to do that.
Yep.
So that was more part of it than him like having no conviction. I'm like, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but it's like my boy, you not even out here fighting in the streets like that. You're not even doing that. So I don't care what you got to say. And he wasn't like hailed as like a master planner or something like that either. So it's just like, why should I care about this guy? Yeah, so him getting his powers, I don't have a big problem with it. I just not necessarily the way that I would have went about it. So 'cause it's just like I like people like I kind of like I guess the best example for me that has something that maybe that some people can understand is like Garu from One Punch Man, how he just systematically go hunt down top heroes
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that. Like that's raw. Now the problem with him obviously is he don't actually earn his shit. Fucking he got but but if I had something in between the middle of those two, I'd be happy. Cause like if he went down, he just hunted the number, just started from the bottom. He just like I'm gonna start from 10, and I'm gonna keep fighting y'all until I'm strong enough to take out All Might or Endeavor, whoever the top one here at the time, something like that.
I
Or
guess
maybe don't even gotta be the top 10. If he just went and just fought different heroes, not necessarily one on one all the time or nothing like that, but it's just like if I just saw him fight more people, get some wins, this,
niggas
that, and the
talking
other,
about
I,
best
I would have liked it a little bit
jeanist.
better.
that's what that's why I talked about him needing to kill All Might
Look at
as
this fake
that.
ass Kaido. Sorry, you got I just found.
That it's not just about being in charge of liberation. There's still the underground world with the villains that they need to rise up and take control of. And like as you've seen that one it's basically like just like you said, Vince. It's like I agree with that completely. It's like you need in that world you need to still be fair because even that shocker nigga that was electrocute people was trying to electrocute everybody at the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "This what happens." Like that line was very important because, like I said, my goat don't waste the panel.
And
This is
also, like
this
him
what
beating
you
real
wait
quick,
on.
like him beating Redestro too. I didn't care about that because Redestro didn't have no credibility for me to care about.
Yeah,
Taking that L, taking that L. Even though Redestro did have like some cool panels and stuff when he first got involved, but at the end of the day, I'm just like for me, I'm just like I don't really care what Redestro got to say.
yeah. He need more. He needs more hero bots. Like I was saying, like he needs to be like that. Dude was like, "This is what happened when you wait for Shigaraki or whoever." When it should have been like, you should be like kneeling to Shigaraki as the next demigod. But now you're starting to see like, okay, this nigga did like Tim killing All Might really gonna be that crown child. Like, he been All Might may not have been as powerful as he once was, but this nigga took out All Might. Cause like I made the comparison. People was talking about like, well, he did kill a bunch of people. I'm like, no, it's not the same. People keep it completely 100%. Whose death affected you more? No offense to like the victims of this, like some like terrorist attack in another country, or like some terrorist attack or some mass shooting, or Kobe Bryant's death. Which one affected you more? The symbol of this society or this specific career or thing that shook like the balance of the earth.
Yeah,
That prominent figure or a bunch of no names.
that's fair.
Yeah, yeah, that's hard to say.
That's
Yeah,
a fair point. Like
yeah, but
it's kind of like nasty because it's very realistic. I get what you're saying.
yeah, but
Yeah,
That's life, man.
yeah, yeah, that's
yeah.
life. That's literally the hardest. Like, I had to make it as
The
realistic as
more
possible.
personal, yeah, the more personal it is to you, the more you care. If it's not personal, then you don't usually care as much because you're just like, oh well, I can try to empathize with them, but I didn't really know them at the end of the day. Like Kobe is somebody we're using that. A lot of us watch growing up and stuff like that. So yeah, I understand the comparison.
Exactly, and then All Might is
Not
still
trying to
giving.
disrespect
Yeah,
nobody like that. Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I
So
get you.
yeah, so then All Might is still giving these niggas like they literally talked about it. Like you can't fight, but you can still live on. He literally had that conversation when I was out, and then like even right before the war started and everybody was lining up, the little boy was like trying to go to school and was like, "This is a little kid, mind you," and he looks at that statue of All Might, who's already we all know who how his current situation is. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go to school. Like this thing is still inspiring people on just being here, just like the other. But now that it's time to topple the entire, now this here society is done for. Like they're done. And by the way, they don't know that Best Genius is there right now.
Yeah, and the thing about my hero is, like I said, that we were talking about off screen before. It's it's crazy because I compare it to One Piece. How Nye always talks about One Piece. Like technically, all these things are resolved by fighting, but they're not resolved by fighting. Like it just and sometimes we wish there were. That's why I say I don't necessarily always agree. Like the training and all that stuff, I went back and read it, and I was like, okay, I got a new appreciation for this, and I understand what he was going for. Instead of just turning your brain off and trying to turn it into a meathead series and be like, oh, just like that's not really what he's going for in this story. Like, yeah, they do fight, but fighting kind of not really the most important thing for him when he does this. Like, fighting just kind of just a
But I would have
away from
said
that.
that I felt like a lot of manga fans, especially also, but I assume with this series too, they're very bad at taking the. I feel like taking the right thing from a moment or scene. Like their big picture takeaway to me is always wrong a lot of the times, and it's like you read this and this is what you got. Like that's what's
That,
the point, you know?
that'd be my hero 100%
Well,
time.
because I mean,
You the same way?
people running agendas, and I get it. I said, don't get me wrong, like
Yeah,
wrong
I understand that. That's
as much
different.
as anybody, but yeah, it's just like that's not really what he be going for necessarily in this series. He, a lot of the stuff he's speaking to corruption of society and being a hero is much more than just fighting in a lot of ways. Now you got people who do that, but like I said, those other heroes, they're not necessarily made for that. That not all of them are made for the spotlight of, oh, I'm gonna just start punching and kicking and get my credentials through that. And that I think that gets lost in the thing because we're just like, oh, they're fighting, so everybody should be fighting. Everybody should be fighting. Everybody should have a one on and stuff like that. That's just not the way it is.
That people kind of get lost in that regards. It's like you have plenty of different people with quirks. The versatility is one of the coolest things. Is like joint training was supposed to be the prime example of that. Not everybody was going to go throw a blow for blow. Different people have different quirks for different suitabilities. Like,
Yeah, and they got a lot of drawbacks in this series too. People got a lot of weaknesses in this series.
yeah, that's what makes a lot of things like fun. So it's like you gotta you can't just like go all out.
Yes,
Like
sir, Badger. Sorry, keep going.
that's why you can't just like go out. Like you have to get strategic some of the time because even if somebody has like an OD quirk, you can still work your way around that if you're creative enough. You can still work your way around
Or yeah, if
around.
you got enough people, enough
Oh,
plans, you've seen it before, yeah, stuff like that.
Young, I'll give you my favorite example from One Piece because this was probably the first time it really baffled me. I'll give you my favorite example. You remember back when we met? I remember when Peachbeard or Pinkbeard, if you will. Remember when we were first introduced to the the Revolutionary Army military captains, Bello Betty, damn it, Morley, sorry, is Karasu, and what was the Mink's name? I remember the Mink guy's name, the steampunk thing.
Yeah, the steampunk cat.
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't remember his name. Shit. Anywho, right? So they're introduced, right? And I remember, like, by the end of the chapter, after I had been in a couple of streams and I'd seen other people's opinion and stuff, people were just, like, upset and calling them trash because they're like, Pinkbeard is the weak fucking pirate from the Grand Line. And, like what else? What were they saying? Like the captains are trash, dragons commanders are weak, this and that, and they suck and blah blah blah, this that and the third, because Peachbeard was not anything special, and they're right, and but like, did they struggle? It's one thing if they struggled to take this guy out. They literally like passed through and did this stuff like very seamlessly. But to me, the big picture takeaway was supposed to be that each one of these four individuals have something that's perfectly tailor suited for revolutionary work, right? You have the steampunk main guy. Though I'll get his name in a second. He's an inventor. You need a tech guy, all right? Morley actually is very good for infiltration because he can hide himself in the clay that he makes, this, that, and the other. So he can hide himself. So if you need to infiltrate somewhere stealthily, you have him. Then you have Karasu because he could turn to birds and travel and all that stuff. So you have a good way of travel. Plus you can distribute information very well through that kind of network because you can probably send birds all which way. And crows are probably not gonna raise an eyebrow. If I see a crow, I don't go, that's suspicious, right? It's just a bird. And then you have Bello Betty. What is the actual point of a revolution and whatnot? You're overthrowing your oppressors, the people who are keeping you down. Her ability literally gives the people the ability and power to overthrow the people that are keeping them down. And what did people get from that scene? They're fucking weak. That's my problem with anime all these other communities. I'm like, how did you read all of this and this was your takeaway? You're a moron. Where are your fucking brain cells? Why aren't they working?
It's funny you bring that up because that's the same way with the NBA for the NBA and the PLF like Redestro and his crew is like, yeah, at first you think you're gonna get like a big meathead 1v1, 1v1, 1v1 arc, but at the same time it's like, well, actually,
Lindbergh, yes, Lindbergh. There we go. Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
but actually, in the long run, they play out better keeping some of them alive because not all of them were, none of them niggas were even brawls besides Redestro. Like none of them were really fit to fight, but they all had their roles. Even going forward, Hanabata, literally, the more like the literally that trumpet that nigga gets people amped up and he makes them go beyond their limits and get stronger just from fucking them hearing their voice if it resonates with them. And then you got Skeptic who just proved his point once again why he was useful to keep around for the long run. So it's like they were expanding their repertoire and their fucking their members into becoming something greater and like more of an actual threat because they're not just throwing hands like they were again. They like the blow Skeptic and Dobby just did crush the hero side. It's like it's on 99% right now. Like it's really done. Like they even if Genius somehow survives this shit, they can doubt Dobby they want, but this the blow's already been done. Like, even as Genius and can't you see Ku's best friend said that shit is done deal. Like ain't no coming back from this shit immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you like it's like okay, well, it's like okay, you got a couple people still fighting with still siding with the heroes, but nigga, that don't exclude what we just seen Hawks kill somebody on camera. Right. Then what about all the then what about Makia bulldozing through fucking 20 cities just now? Where were all the heroes? Where were y'all niggas when we were getting blitzed through? And you see people, you see like the other scene, like the last chapter, people were picking up their dead members and dead people they just seen in the street trying to help other people. Like, where were the heroes at? Ain't this y'all job? Like, this shit is done for those folks. It's not all just about like, it's like it's not all just about the physical aspect, which is cool, and which I would like more, hands, but it's a lot of societal impact or emotional impact for the characters.
It's just kind of funny because I feel like those type of like those type of people should just be reading Meathead series. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Go read fucking God of High School and Kengan Ashura and shit. Like, they just be fighting. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know if those series have any more or less substance, but yeah. I'm ultimately I'm tired of them. People reading stuff and I'm like, I don't understand how you read this and this was the thing that you took away from it. Like, how did you miss this? Like how could you have possibly missed that all of these four characters are actually like perfectly suited to do revolutionary work? Like they're good at their job, the literal description, the title. But we talking about Peachbeard? Like, I don't know.
Oh no.
This is the world I live in, man. It's an evil world we live in. But I mean, we could talk about some. We spoke about it a little bit off stream, but we could talk about this again real quick, kind of rehashing some stuff. Because like one thing I want to say for anyone who's listening who doesn't know, right? I haven't been caught up in what I hear really. Like, honestly, I was doing a reread. I was a little bit after the All for One stuff, but I had stopped right around the time Bakugo, Endeavor, and Deku had saved Endeavor's other Natsu. His other
Natsu.
Yeah,
Natsu.
For summer, I guess, right? Saved his other son.
Yeah.
And he like hugging them, and that guy was like, "No, Endeavor, you have to kill me!" That's where I stopped. So I started. So basically, I always told him, "Listen, at any given point, if Mirio's back in the story, you tell me, I'll catch up right away."
Hey, I told him, guess what he did, y'all?
He sent me IG. Yo, it's time to catch up. Do it. Blah blah blah. And I said, no. I don't need hints. I don't want perhaps. I don't want a silhouette. Did it happen? He said yes. I stopped what I was doing. I started reading to catch up, and I didn't breeze through it. So I'll kind of touch on some of the key things that I really like from my read. I'm still not a miracle stan like some people were. I get it though. She looked good though. She's doing her thing. But the thing about her, like, always wanted to like fight in what was it, like, fight in the face of defeat or like just keep going and stuff. That was interesting a little bit. That gave me a bit more insight into her personality and how she's like. But
she's been like that since apparently in Vigilante she popped up. Which this flashback was like 9 years before when she was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
She's still a fucking psycho. She's still like in her like school uniform throwing blows in the underground fight club.
That's what you need to do.
Like she. Yeah,
she's the only one who know what she's doing.
Yep.
But yeah, so I ended up catching up. So if you guys don't know this, I always hated Bakugo. I never liked it, right? I'm not a Bakugo fan by any means now, but I no longer hate him. Honestly, watching his relationship with Deku grow, like starting off from getting bullied all the time and being inferior to kind of okay, he has a quirk now, but obviously I'm still better, to them becoming kind of even, and then their relationship started to change because of Bakugo's respect and admiration for All Might, and then him getting on the secret of the passing of the torch quirk, and then from that moment their relationship started to grow. But what I really appreciate about it is it's still not some like buddy yeah Bakugo. It's like no. First of all, Bakugo's always reluctant at every turn to give him any type of credit. He'll do it now. He's not like gonna deny it because he understands that it makes himself better if he's better than this guy, right? But like seeing that dynamic change to now where they're even though he's reluctant but they're equals and they're working together, and how he's actually sacrificed himself without really thinking about it, just like on instinct, the same way Deku did when he got captured in that first episode. I'm like, that's beautiful. I like this. And he's a lot more generally chill and he's trying in his own Bakugo way. I'll give it to him. He's doing his thing. I'm not upset at it. So that was one of the things that I loved. Aizawa, I thought was really good in this arc. Seeing him kind of really react to what happened to his friend, that kind of hit me. And then how much he cared for his students type B, and him being almost unflinching in the face of Shiggy coming towards him, still using his powers to kind of take away his ability and stuff. And yeah, I just thought it made him a lot more interesting. Because I see people bad talk him a lot. I don't ever had an issue with him, but I never really liked him. But now I think he's a lot more interesting, and that was cool. But the biggest thing for me was with Endeavor. Like the whole idea that Endeavor spent so much of his life trying to be the symbol of peace and number one hero, surpassing All Might, this and that and the other, X, Y, and Z, caused him to make a lot of very bad personal decisions in his personal life, family life, and all kinds of aspects. Now he has replaced All Might as number one hero and a symbol of peace, if you will, and all of the mistakes that he made pursuing All Might, trying to take him down or create somebody who could surpass him, all of those things are what's biting him in the ass while he has become a better person, is actively trying to be better in all of these categories. And that's the very thing holding him back or constantly getting in his way. I'm like, that's a brilliant kind of full circle type thing. I really like that. Endeavor is cool. Yeah, I like him. So yeah.
Last time forgets.
That is, yeah, and the Toya reveal to me was really good. I know that's one of the most obvious things that we all knew in the community, because even as someone who doesn't read it or know it, that's something that I know has been floating around for years. But I thought the way they did it was very good. I have a bad habit now of expecting nothing from Jump. Like, I just expect the most bare bones, bare minimum type of storytelling. So when I was gonna finally come to this chapter, my assumption was that they were going to do the whole thing where they take the entire chapter and then the very, very last panel, it's like, the reveal, I'm Toya. This dude just washed his hair, said, yo, I got a sick-ass name, it's Toya, and then had these niggas tweaking. Then he had recorded some stuff and had it showing it around the world to cause doubt within the heroes, within society's love and admiration for the heroes. He actually planted those seeds of dissension. Now they're not even sure, because he basically has highlighted the very, very strongest hero right here: bad dad, bad father. Matter of fact, is he even a good replacement for All Might type beat? Like, he put that all out there. He aired it all out, and I said, that was how you do it. That was a great reveal.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like I said, it didn't take too long. It's more moving parts than just that. And Endeavor is not a main character, and it wasn't never to It was as you go along, you're getting the info naturally. It's not just being thrown out. All the bits you get about Toya is naturally. The first time you really hear about him, Natsuo is reluctant to talk about it at the Pro Hero and Big Bro Toya. And then you see him just give up, and then they bring Toya up again in a relevant conversation, like Toya's firepower is greater than mine. Mm-hmm. Then they bring him up again. Then you see the confirmation he was dead, It's like it was all logical, and it was like it had to be built up because nobody needed to know who the fuck he was until now. Because why would you waste that on any other given point than here? It's like like I said, he always playing in the head. People like get real short sighted when it comes to My Hero, but he constantly playing a long game. Like he's always looking ahead to set up things further along, further along. So when you realize, okay, we don't know if Toya is like we're like what really happened to Toya. We just assume he's dead. He's assuming he's dead, but not dead. Then you find out, okay, no wonder they don't know this nigga is Dobby is Toya because he's fucking supposed to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh, he's burnt to a crisp. No wonder they really, because we all like, how the fuck they didn't know this nigga was alive? It's like, oh, okay, he burned himself to a crisp, air quote, and nothing remained up in the mountain. So it's like, okay, you keep going to keep going. It's like, okay, at least on this info and this info and this, that, and the other. So then you get like, Horko's like, okay, yeah, y'all know, like, that's why he revealed the same, the way he did is like, and like, like that's the twist you don't see coming. The Muriel Papa was a twist you didn't see coming.
Yeah.
The Toya thing was clearly obvious, and it wasn't to subvert your expectations or anything like crazy like that. It's the execution that he always goes for it and sticks the landing.
Look at my man East. He says, "No, it wasn't to subvert your expectations." You talk to him, East.
It was literally just like that's like Naya said. He didn't wait the whole entire chapter. Like he's like, "Yo, 3 pages in, it's over with. I got something for y'all niggas."
Yeah, like he didn't ham it up for no reason. Like we didn't know. So instead,
Like,
he had an extra caveat in there. Like I was waiting. Like I guess I'll say this too. Like the greatest way to inflict. I'm low key just quoting like the Danganronpa type thing, but you can inflict the highest amount of despair to somebody when they're at their most hopeful. Cause you think about how different this endeavor is and is trying to be. Now he's number one hero. He's the face. He's doing his thing. He saved them from the high end Nomu and stuff. And now he's like, this is the time to knock you down a peg when you're at the top. Like he waited for that moment, which is why I thought the timing of it was good too. Because I know some people probably felt maybe he took a little too long, but that was, to me, that was perfect. That was perfectly done.
Even more so to the point that to rebuke the point that he took too long, it was a point that he sent Star Servant, which was that for y'all don't remember who Star Servant was at the beginning of the Endeavor Agency arc, that wild glass dude that was running around, and that he literally had. And I knew something was weird about that nigga because the lines, like I said, of course, don't waste the panel. The little lines he said were when he got captured. We need to stop Endeavor. He is the light that will bring us. He's the light that will bring us down.
Yeah.
He is our doom, the beacon of darkness. And Dobby sent Star Servant there, so that's why Star Servant said what he said. And then that's how Ending got along too, because then Dobby did the research that Ending was actually Hawks' actual father. Because I don't know if you knew, I don't know if you caught that.
I don't think
so.
So.
You probably. Yeah, so Takami Keigo was Hawks' actual name, okay. And then that Ending's name is Keigo, and that's actually Hawks' father.
Oh shit! Yeah, I ain't catch that. That's wrong.
Yeah, so that's why that's when Dobby was doing his speech and he revealed everything. He was like, yeah, it runs in the family too. Yeah. It's like they run to like two peas in a pod, birds of a feather fought together, that type beat. It was like it just exposed these niggas like left, right as you go like deeper. It's like all this was built up, like he said, all those like you said, build them up so you can knock them down.
Yeah.
Endeavor was on the right track, right path, and you seen how he was just getting up too. He was like, "Fuck that shit, I'm number one.
Yeah.
Fuck along, I don't need that shit." And then it's
like this is my duty, like taking his role seriously. Like I'm here to protect, and it's like you ain't shit, nigga. You the worst dad of all time. Look at these clips, and I was like, oh shit.
And the last 3 chapters, that nigga ain't had nothing to say, but
I mean, but I thought you. I look every time, like So yeah, it is that.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly touch on One Piece a little bit, just real quick. With this chapter, I'll give my brief thoughts because
Shiki did it first.
Yep, he did that shit first. I gotta pull up the chapter low key. I don't remember what happened. I'm the worst. I can't. Well, him making the island float was cool. I didn't have a problem with that. I was just like, oh, well, goddamn. But the part of the chapter that I thought was the most was like kind of cool was Chopper and Zoro's interaction. I thought that was good. Because Chopper is kind of freeze. Okay, well, I kind of hate the fact that no one thought to use like fire and or just heat in general to kind of counteract a play called Ice Demon. I just that's not sitting well with me. But hey,
I mean, maybe the name was to subvert your expectations too.
well, it could have been one of those things where maybe he put fire to it, and then it's like it made it worse. But like the fact that no one had even attempted, like I'm freezing. Let me try to like burn it off, or use heat or something. Like why wasn't that somebody's? I don't know. Like, why was that somebody's first like thought? Like, is my first thought to put my hand in some fire? No, but like heat something, get a furnace. I don't know anything. That's all I'm saying. The Sanji
Understood,
thing,
brother.
I really hate to be that guy because I'm really not. I like Sanji, but it's just I don't need this right now. I don't need him simping, getting caught in some dumbass trap because he thought a girl was in danger, and then he's probably not gonna fight back because it's Black Maria and whatever. And like these guys are fodder. I'm sorry. Like Sanji's better than this. And then in the exact same chapter, Zoro's snapping. So that's gonna fire up ZKKC type niggas. They gonna start going crazy. Talk about he's gonna cut down Kaido because he talk about cutting down Kaido. Blah blah. Those guys had a great chapter. They're probably Jay's probably in the mud right now. What's up, Abdel? What's up, Austin? What's going on? But yeah.
Jay really probably is in the mood right now.
But yeah, Jay's in the mud. I haven't seen a live reaction yet, but he's probably in the mud. Cause cause when this started to happen, I put my hands up and said, you know what, Jay got this. I ain't defending this. Right. By the way, Mizurka, the Beast headliner, Gorilla Smile. Okay, she looking kind of. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking. But yeah, Okiku's arm falling through the little hole in a pissed off Zoro was kind of the kick in the ass I think they all needed because I wasn't sure. Jay was a chamel. I can't wait. I can't wait. I know Fiji is probably. I told you. I knew Kaido was gonna come down. I fucking told you. I was thinking that thing. I can't speak British, but yeah, he's probably having a good time. But Zoro getting serious and cutting down thing and Chopper being like, I already figured out the antidote and stuff. I felt kind of trivialized this whole hour game Queen wanted to play, but I also liked it because I didn't want this to drag. Take out Apu's been taken out. You got the antidote. Now we can move on to bigger and better things because there was a part of me that actually believes that he wants to get to chapter 1,000 to reveal something crazy and big.
Wait,
But
hold on. Oh, Apu got taken out?
yeah,
I took a while?
check her out.
Oh, no.
Check her out. Up. It's over.
I heard, I forgot who were them niggas like. Brago was scaling up Apu because he was, who was he dodging? I think he was dodging X Drake and Zoro.
Yeah, he was fighting both of them, and then while he was fighting Drake, Zoro cut him down.
Yeah, damn.
Last got losing matches talking about being a fake Zoro fan. Oh, come on. Yeah, because I know they were probably tweaking at the Conqueror's hockey thing, but Zoro's like, it's obviously not me. I wasn't sure what was happening until Black Maria said. Oh, by the way, when Marco came in, I'm like, Marco, please, Oda, just please, Oda. I just need a little bit, a little tiny teeny bit. I need Marco and King to go at it in the air, please. Just a clash. I'll take a clash. I'll take a 1-2 panel. I need them niggas flapping their wings and throw their hands in the air. I need to see it. I demand it. I need to see it. But yeah, that shit was cool. But when Black Maria said he's getting impatient, I figured Kaido was doing something. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah. And the kid's still around. We'll see what kid's gonna do. Yes, Pterodactyl versus Phoenix. Right, please. I need that. I do. But yeah, he floated the whole fucking island with his clouds and shit. But Shiki did it first. That's cool though. That's cool. He's I didn't know you can do all that. But yeah. And then they said if he drops this fucking island on the flower capital, that shit will be so funny, bro. But yeah, we're on break next week. So I'll do part 4 of the ranking the One Piece series. So we'll do the NES lobbies, well, Water 7 Saga on Friday, next Friday. We'll do that. But yeah. How have I been? Thanks for asking. I'm good. I'm alright. I had a pretty tame day today. You know, nothing crazy. I beat this fucking puzzle I was stuck on for so goddamn long and num murder by numbers because I never really played a nonogram. Is that, I know it's Picross, but is it called a nonogram? The numbergram thing? Is that what it's called? Let me check. Make sure I'm right. But yeah, just beat that puzzle and beat 100% of the game, so that was nice. And yeah, I just been gaming. But yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, nonogram. There you go. Yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, yeah, that stream's gonna be fun because that's like one of the parts. Like, I'm gonna do it on YouTube for that one. That one's gonna be on YouTube. I know you can simul stream. Listen, my computer, I can tell you right now, it will explode. It cannot handle it. I have to use the new one that I bought that I'm literally saving for January, where I'm gonna have the whole layout's gonna be different. I want the quality to be higher, all that stuff. So I'm just saving it for January for the most part. But yeah, that'll be on YouTube.
Well, Vince, have you read anything interesting lately? I don't think he here. Yeah, I don't think he. Oh, never mind. He muted. I didn't see that.
I'm gonna show you guys 2 little things in a second too for my blog.
I'm here. Have I read anything interesting lately? Depends what you mean by interesting.
Anything new and interesting? Because like I said, you know, I have been on Twitter like at all until like today to retweet like
I'm
one.
Being completely honest with you, I have not been reading like that. My Hero is the last thing I read. Other than this Tower God reread that I'm also going through. But my thoughts on that will happen soon.
I think for the One Piece stream, I'll format it differently this time. I felt like every other time, I was always stringing along the conversation in the sense that I didn't want people to skip ahead too far. I think what I'll do this time for every arc, I'll make it more of a free form discussion, and then at the end we'll see if you missed anything. That way we don't have to like go in order. That's the only thing I think I was a little too like I have my hand on their throat, like don't jump that far yet, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, that'll be fun. And then the Evankel and Cal Helm video will come out at some point.
My queen with a cake.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's been but yeah, I mean, I actually didn't have a bad week aside from like someone trying to run me over. But you know, that was aside from that, it's been a good.
I heard that nigga jumped out that one of the Tims. Dropped a wagon on the car.
And I made sure to land with all my might. Like I'm trying to dent this hood, bro.
They tried to get him out of here.
That's crazy. Why am I having a bad week with car? My brother just got his shit hit today.
Fuck me.
Again.
We lost and my winter tire is got a hole in it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I just went to get that shit earlier this week.
Literally the day after, I had to go right back. Cause remember yesterday before I came in, I told you I was still in the shop.
Yeah.
No, I went. But see, for this particular thing, I went to my friend. So he hooked me up. So I didn't have to really pay much.
Cool.
But yeah, man. Okay, so I want to show these guys this real quick. Just these 2 little things out because I've been low key going through like my blog posts and just looking at stuff. And damn it, back in the day, I don't know what I was smoking sometimes. But
do I need to pull up your screen?
Oh yeah, pull it up real quick. I'm just gonna show them some stuff here, just for fun, because I feel like a lot of the comments that I get, people are kind of interested in what I'm into, just because I have a lot of newer kind of subscribers and stuff too. Because I hit 2K this year, and I'm 3K now, so it's like sometimes when I say something, because like we'll talk, and you know how me, Simi, and Vince, we don't necessarily hold the most common of opinions on like some stuff. Like yeah. Definitely. They like Cowboy Bebop and stuff, but like they won't expect us to be critical of something like Hunter x Hunter. Not that we dislike it, well, Simi maybe, but like, but we just don't praise Tagashi and get on our knees. So I think they're getting that we're not, you don't necessarily think the exact same, or like, oh, Vagabond, this, and the same series type beat. So yeah, so like,
so they're not aware that you're not like the niggas. Y'all not like the niggas on the TL. I got you.
They learned yesterday.
Ooh,
They learned
okay.
yesterday that I'm blushy.
Oh,
Where's the monkey face with the covering the eyes?
you mean the eggplant? Yeah.
The eggplant. But yeah, like so I'll show you guys some of my favorite characters and stuff, and here you'll see my favorite like villains, whatever, if you will. But
Can't see shit.
yeah, so
Whack.
yeah, because like I think some of them learned yesterday that like I'm a romance merchant. Because when you get to like my top 15, everything's like etchy romance, like smart romance, like
Yes, sir.
like yeah.
As it should be.
A young bum said 100x100 praise time to go. I mean, weren't you want to tell me that he has the greatest font of all time?
Hell no.
The greatest font.
Oh. It's definitely right
Yes,
on
sir.
time.
How you doing?
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, so I'm particularly talking about my favorite main characters in anime or manga or whatever. But yeah, so on my honorable mention I have Dunin from Appleseed. Damn it, what's his name? Shiro what now? Mara what? The guy with Ghost in the Shell. It's not. I don't know why his name's not coming to me. Yeah, romance is good.
It really truly is.
But at 10 I have Olga Tatsumi from Beelzebub. I love him. I think he's hilarious. Okay. Nigga was talking about like he made some NPC jokes, talk about popping at X Factor, Wolverine, Berserker Barrage. I lost it when he said this. I don't even know if that was a real translation, but that was funny. I always stand by Super Milk Time being one of my favorite subversions of a quote unquote transformation. Because that's the thing, Nigga drank milk and then became a baby. Dabu. I don't know. Oh, that shit was so fucking funny to me because I'm like, what is he gonna do? He's gonna like turn into like the demon prince or some shit and like completely subverted what I was thinking. And he doesn't even like milk. He's like, oh, this shit's nasty. That shit was funny. I love it. It was good. I got Torine, which means tear. So Nami also means tear. From Big Garuda Dialogue Elder without spoiling anything. Yeah, pretty tragic backstory and stuff, but she's taken that and she's using it to like do the best she can to move forward. But she has motherfucking hand and she be taking out niggas and it's just she go and she's sexy. She raw. I'm not gonna, I can't spoil nothing.
That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
Y'all should know by now. Ranma is part of my manga origin, so
Yeah.
Ranma Saotome always gonna be up there as one of my favorite MCs. Comedy, romance, and martial arts, out. It hit. Then we got at 7, Adrian Sawamura. Horse. That nigga funny, man. I love him. He's a great lead. He's one of my favorite leads in general. He's entertaining, he's funny, and I feel like he's realistic. Like he's so talented, but that doesn't mean he's just gonna win and pitch well. Like he can get to pitching slumps because he, you know what I'm saying? Oh man.
There's only one thing that frustrates me about. There's only one thing that frustrates me about him. I think I've told you this before, but you know the arc where it's like Furia just went through, learning what it means to be the ace and not trying to do everything himself and shit like that. And then right after that, Sawamura earns the ace number, and then he goes through the exact same thing. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of didn't want that. I said that kind of pissed me off. I said, man, this author be cucking me. Yeah. I was like, he was doing so well, and then all of a sudden he going through this now too. I said, I did not need that. Yeah. I promise you, I didn't need that.
I love when he's trying to keep the team morale up. Just don't mind.
Yeah, my favorite episode actually where he when they were losing that game and he like hits the double and he comes in, he pitches the lights out. The coach is like, "You saved me." I was like, bro, that's my favorite episode.
Yeah, one of the biggest bars is remember with Hongo and his coach. He's like, "Have you ever seen a what did he say? Have you ever seen a demon?"
No, yeah. Have you ever seen a demon?
I'm so obsessed with basketball. I'm a basketball, baseball. Yeah. Oh man, that was really
good. Hongo my favorite. Just because he raw this is swag. I don't care.
Actually, that's probably a oh, hello. What's going on? What's poppin', sir? You missed the My Hero segment, dog.
It's probably better than me.
I know. I know. Wait, what number am I on? 6? 6, I have Misako Makoto from a certain scientific railgun. That's a character that's I've always liked since the day I seen her flick a fucking token or penny or coin. I said, "That's your attack." That's raw. Yeah, that's my electric princess. One of the only One of the 7 level 5 espers. Sorry. It was 5. We got Kujo Jolene. Do I need to explain? She was flicking the bean, chapter 1. That's all I needed.
No, that shit was different, son.
She in prison. You gotta do what you gotta do. I you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at it.
She said she didn't have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish watching the second season or whatever of this of Dino Ace. I haven't watched all of it yet, but I actually am caught up to the manga. Unless a million chapters dropped in like the last 2 weeks, I don't know. Eminon for 4. From Wandering Eminon. I don't know. I just like her. No,
I feel it. She cool. She cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Yeah. We got Priscilla Asagiri from Bubblegum Crisis / Crash. From the moment she started singing that song with the wig on in episode 1, that's all I ever needed. The best lightsaber. That's all. That's it. We keep on. Kay from Dirty Pair. Come on, you know I like my lovely angels. She's the better half. Kay and Yuri, but Yuri's still raw. Tomboy's out. She fuck niggas up. She cute as hell. She doing her thing. And yeah, I like her. And then Boya Haramichi. This one I think most people knew. I feel like I'll constantly tell people he's my favorite main character. I have a video on him coming out. This is a tangent. What do you think about Hinata from Haikyuu? I like Hinata. I don't like him nearly as much as I like Sawamura, but I don't think he's a bad lead in any sense of the word. But my favorite character on that team is Nishinoya, the libero. He's my favorite, the short nigga.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah. This is recent. I actually did we did a video on this actually, didn't we? We streamed this.
Yeah.
Like we did a stream for our top favorite 10 characters last year. And then the villain one I'm gonna show you guys in a second. That too. We did this. But I actually have a video on YouTube on this. If you guys have never seen that, you can go through it and then you can see.
Like I said the other last stream, the year been long. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
This is like 2 years. But yeah, I'm not as attached to Hinata as I am to Sawamura. But they're both cool. But yeah, Sawamura to me is better. But I think that I like no funny shit like. I know Dino Ace and Haikyuu get compared a lot. I actually think both are phenomenal, but I've never thought that it was better than the Dino Ace, personally speaking.
Yeah, facts.
But if you think Haikyuu's better, it will never bother me. I'll never be like,
right,
I can't believe
they're not.
You just said
nearly. Yeah. They're not nearly even far enough apart to you.
Yeah, I honestly see them in the same light in a lot of ways. So.
Klondike bar slapping. So just let y'all know that.
All right.
You eating a what?
Klondike bar.
At 11:50, they not feeding that young man.
Hey, listen. First of all, don't make it seem like I'm a poverty child on the internet.
I love that, bro. I'm just saying.
You a lady killer for real?
Eating a Klondike bar at 11:50. It's almost 12. Somebody please.
Midnight snack.
No, that ain't no snack. That ain't nothing.
What is the issue against ice cream?
Everything.
Damn.
Well, that last time I was eating ice cream sandwich 2 minutes ago, so we good.
Nah, I'm joking. You good, bro.
I'll show you guys my favorite manga villains real quick. This is still the same.
I'm not a big ice cream guy.
My list is still the same, but I wouldn't be surprised depending on how great Mahito ends up being. He could I don't know about top 10, but he could end up being one of my favorite villains. Mahito has that potential. You know? But
I feel like he might die. I feel like he might die soon. I don't know. I don't know why I get that vibe. I feel like
I wouldn't be surprised, but there's a part of me that feels like
I need that.
Gigi, whatever the author's name is right now. I'm sorry, I can't remember the mangaka's name. Could be setting Mahito up to become almost like the modern version of the King of Curses. I don't know if you got that vibe. Like either or could happen.
Yeah.
Listen,
sure.
I need that. Listen, he is a top server. He up there. He got the feats. He got the speech as of late.
Mm-hmm.
I just need that nigga dead because he don't fucking kill all these people I love. That nigga gotta go. That
Facts.
nigga got to fucking. Oh hell no, he got to fuck. Especially in the last chapter. No, get that nigga the fuck out of here. Ooh.
Okay,
Really also,
let
like,
me get to
took
this.
out one
No,
of
my
the-
favorite panel always got to be him and Kune laughing. That shit is never not funny.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
get to this.
it was
Let me get to
cool.
this list
That
real
nigga
quick.
30 boy.
Let me get to this list.
Bro,
Let me get to this list
imagine
real
that.
quick. Hold on. We're gonna start with Sanada from Prince of Tennis. I forgot I had to be first.
Oh,
As an
wow,
honorable
that's
mention.
wild. I didn't
As an
see
honorable
that
mention,
coming.
because I have bad guys,
I
villains,
forgot.
and whenever you get to gist. I forgot I started off with this, but I still stand by it. Like, to me, I'm like, first of all, this nigga's not 15. He's 35.
No,
He's got financial stability. He got
Don't lie
financial
about half
stability.
the dudes age.
You know, like this man talk about Swift as the way he cutting his samurai sword. Like, bro, this guy. Why are you playing tennis? But yeah, this I'll mention. My number 10 was Lee Shaoran, the clone version from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. The clone Lee that took Fi's eye to get his magic. Really, really good. I thought he was very entertaining, and I don't want to spoil anything, but when it comes full circle at the end, especially if you read, I know it's not called XXX Holic, but there's 3 X's in front of it, then Holic. I think it's called
Yeah.
Holic. When you have the full picture, it's actually pretty dope. Laughing Man.
Speaking of that, real quick,
Go ahead.
you talked about it last stream, but I wasn't there. It was forgot. Listen to it. It was funny as fuck how you said you open. Who said they opened the book and it was like, yo, this shit is basically like Kingdom Hearts, dog.
That was me who said that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like
That's-
Kingdom Hearts, the manga. They be traveling to all these different worlds. I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about?
Bro, I was dog because it's funny because I was watching this shit back on like you know how On Demand used to have like it used to have some of the late night shows like animes on there like On Demand back in the day, like 2010, 11, like 2009, whatever. I would like peep those shits and stuff like that, and I was like, I peeped it. I didn't know what the fuck this was, but I called like a later ass episode. Oh man, this shit kind of cool, and they was traveling to like different worlds, and it's like, oh man, this really is like it's like it's Kingdom of Hearts, and like it reminded me a little bit of the Bouncer because all the characters had fitted like the type of mold and shit. So it's like you got your MC, short MC, and then you got like your cool ass like side character on the side. You got your big stoic brute type. I'm like, man, this shit kind of cool, man.
I think the story is interesting from the standpoint of like I always thought Yuko, like the witch, her gimmick to give you the power of interdimensional travel or whatever is always awesome because she always takes the thing you care about most, and that doesn't have to be something physical and tangible, right? If the most important thing to me is my daughter and our relationship, she can rob me of the relationship. So it's like she won't know who I am forever.
Oh fuck!
And I'm like, goddamn. But yeah. At 9 I have Misogi Kumagawa, all fiction. Come on, dog. Do I need to explain?
Good loser Kumagawa, the greatest.
And there it is. Read Madaka box. I have Accelerator at 7. I know later on in Index he's on our side. I understand, you know.
It don't matter.
But boy, I love this character. And I actually really like his journey. I don't mind that he's ended up where he's ended up in the story of Index. I haven't read Index in like 2 years, to be honest. But like,
I mean, finish anyway.
it's actually done now. But like, cause there was Index SS and all kinds of things. And I'm like, I'll wait a little bit. But
Because he made, I think, it has 3 parts, and like each part it's 20 fucking volumes. Index 1, Index 2, and Index 3, I believe.
and then he has the Accelerator stuff too. And then it's just a lot. I have to look at it again. It's been a while since I really looked at the whole like what you would call I want to say skill tree, but that's not what I'm looking for. But like branching trees, all that shit. So yeah. But he's raw, man, and him getting beat by Tomo was still one of my favorite anime moments ever. That shit was funny.
Yeah, so you got Miriam up next, right? That's correct.
Yeah, I got Miriam, Johan, all the generic ones. I got Xanthus at 6.
Let's go.
From Reborn. Come on, man.
Listen, 2 pistols and a bottle of booze in your mouth. That's all you need.
He washed 2 niggas and did not get up from his throne. So that's my goal. I forgot to say this last stream, but Jesus Christ, Zanzis and what's his name, Shishiya Makoto are both voiced by Ikeda. Masanori. I loved him as a voice actor. I don't know what it is about his voice. It hit. Doitsumo koitsumo no kashige. I'm like, bro, why you sound so raw? Even Shio's talking, I'm like, bro, why he sounds so gangster, bro? I love his voice. He actually played Yudai in Prince of Tennis, Tezuka's captain, and I recognize his voice from him too. He played his voice, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, like that guy's easily my favorite like Japanese seiyuu. So now you know. I remember when Suna froze him and he was like he's like whatever like dying wolf limb. He had enough like no. He's like what did he? I have to see the show. Like, what he said, I'm like bro, why? I could feel his rage like literally because like each one of the Varia represent one of the 7 deadly sins. So like Ira, he's wrath. And he's like Kusoga, Kono Kasunadoga. I'm like, bro, he's mad. I'm like, yo, you go.
Nah, I remember in the Albarkalo War, they was at the hotel with Hibari and Fong and all them, and Squall and niggas was like, somebody pissed that nigga off on purpose, and it was like, I think it was Mama, and it was like, damn, can't believe. I'm like, damn, can't believe he lost to Suna Soy Oshi. That nigga said.
What fuck you said to me? It was Hibari and thing came with Dino. Remember Dino was like, all right, cause Dino wanted to tell Hibari he wasn't ready to fight him.
Yeah, and then he pissed that nigga the fuck off on purpose.
Then he went, Cambio Forma. I said, huh? Cambio Forma? You got Vongalook here over there? I said, yes, sir.
Nigga said, you should have said that. Nigga said, bro. Nigga fucking blew the whole top off the building, bro. Yeah. I said, oh my God.
Yeah. Funny Valentine for 5. Yes, napkin fetish. We out here. Napkin merchant. Yes, sir. Dirty Dean's done dirty cheap. Go. Doja. That's my guy, man. That's the president that y'all need. This should be the president-elect right now. So he could redirect all misfortune to us. So we'll be in shambles. Y'all be good. I got okay. This is one of my generic ones actually. Makishima Shogo from Psycho-Pass. Yeah, I'm that guy. He's really good. Quality is quality when you see it. He's an excellent villain.
Listen. He bypassed his entire system. He bypassed the entire system made in that world, and can nobody touch that nigga just because he's just that. I don't even know the word to even call that nigga for that system. Like he was literally untouchable by the system, how flawed it was. Because he see no flaws in his ways, like, or his fucking mental state. I'm like, this nigga.
I make the argument too that Shogo was such a good antagonist, it hurt the series. Because it's very hard. It's hard to follow him up with anything nearly as intriguing.
Yeah.
I do think the movie was fantastic, and I actually haven't finished the like new fucking little anime that came out. 3rd season was it? I actually didn't finish it. I watched like 4 episodes.
Cypher here again? Oh my god, he's here more regularly now.
Yeah.
Got time now.
But yeah, he's raw. He's good. It definitely peep it up though. Psycho-Pass, especially the first season I can vouch for. This one might be one that's a little not known. But I always talk about Pantyhose Taro being hilarious for fucking Ranma 1/2. He's actually like a pretty diabolical villain as far as Ranma 1/2 guys go, because it is still a rom-com. But there's still like there's stakes later on and stuff. But like his whole ordeal is, I don't know if you guys know the premise of Ranma, so I'll kind of explain it real quick. Ranma and his dad were training, and they were in a place called Jusen Koyo, I think it's called. I can't remember the Japanese name. I might be wrong. I might have to look that up. But basically in this training area, there's a bunch of little springs or pools, if you will, and each pool has something for some reason that drowned in it. The pool of drowned duck, of drowned girl, of drowned ox, drowned whatever. If you fall into any of those things, what happens is you transform into whatever drowned in any of those springs. So when Ranma fell into the spring of drowned girl, basically he became a woman. And anytime his head is hit with cold water, he turns into a girl. When you put hot water on his head, he turns back into a man. Pantyhose Taro, his whole thing basically like what I can't remember it has to do with his tribe, but his tribe is whoever kind of gives birth to you or whatever gets to name you, and they named him Pantyhose Taro, so he's pissed that that's his name, so he has to basically beat this nigga to get his name changed by the laws of his tribe or clan type beat. but he's willingly dips himself into all of these fucking pools to get power. So he's like a monster. He's got like drowned ox and the wings of this and the snake of whatever and blah 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 blah. Actually, or did he fall into one where? No, I remember he fell into like the pool of an ox carrying a bird while eating a snake. So when he turned into like a monster, but he would go back and get like octopus tentacles and shit. But yeah, he's fucking funny, bro. He's awesome. Crocodile number 2, y'all know like Crocodile. I'm going to that One Piece shit. And I have Kaiki Deshu from, I guess technically Nisei Monogatari, because that's when he introduced as my favorite antagonist in all manga and anime. Easily. It's not even debatable. But yeah, that's the list.
Okay. Well, let me ask y'all a broad question. Who's one of the funniest leads or second lead you've seen in an anime? For me, it's got to be Tamaki Senpai from fucking Oral Host Club. There's not been a nigga that has made me laugh.
They don't know. They don't know. They're not ready. They don't know.
Listen, that nigga so fucking funny, bro. I still remember he fucking fell on Haruhi, and her dad walked in, and a transvestite dad walked in, and this was like, sir, I can explain. He walked up and threw that nigga into the wall and act like he wasn't there. They was talking shit as They was talking shit as nigga the entire episode. It was like, damn, boss, you finally put the moves on her, huh? Niggas talking, he a womanizer. They doing this nigga dirty every second of the episode. I'm like, bro, what? He always in the mud for no reason, bro. Every second the nigga got me hollering.
That's a good question. I like that question. I wish I didn't have a generic answer as fucking, because it's fucking Joseph Joestar probably for me. But I have an interesting one from manga. The main character in Zippy Ziggy is fucking hilarious. This nigga is scum of the earth.
I thought he said secondary character, not main character.
Oh,
nah, I mean either one, because like in Host Club, Haruhi is the lead, but Tamaki.
Steve, you're here. We talked about Reborn earlier. You missed it, man. I don't know if you was there before, but you missed it, man. I was preaching the gospel of Zanzis, man. But yeah, sorry, let me cut you off. Oh, secondary character.
Main or secondary, either one, like, or like somebody that's like right there, like how you got Sugimoto and Asuka.
Okay.
So like they're both like a lead in the same vein, but you will put one as MC and one as like a second lead. But like, yeah, basically.
I mean, she's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So she's up there. They're all funny in that show though. They're all funny.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think. Let me go through my list. But I mean, Usopp counts.
Yeah.
Usopp's fucking hilarious. Usopp has me cackling all the time.
Nigga was talking shit behind Navi. Nigga so fucking stupid.
Reborn kind of funny. Reborn be fucking the shit out of fucking Suna up. Get the test answer wrong, he blow him up. He kind of funny. I don't know. I like Reborn.
Idiot Suna. Oh man.
No good Suna.
No good Suna. That shit's so funny.
What do I like? Gintama. Everyone's funny in Gintama, so that's not even. There's no point. Everybody's funny. Everybody making me laugh.
Damn, nobody else got no funny character at all.
Actually, Kuchi from Monogatari be roasting the fuck out of Aranagi sometimes. She had me howling. Hitagi too. That's her fucking man. And she was like trash. I mean, I'm like, bro, did you call me trash?
It's the way she talks too that makes it like so much funnier.
Yeah. And because like even in the car ride when they met the dad, and she's like, Sandra go, Tagi-san or whatever. He's like, oh, dad, I think he's talking to you. And she's like called him by her first name. I'm sorry, Sandra Hada-san. He's like, oh, dad, he wants to talk to you. He's like, He's like, no, Tagi-san. I'm like, bro, why you deal with the man like this? Deal with it properly. Yeah.
You know who also I really like? Gyro. Gyro's that bully from Steel
Yes,
Ball Run.
Eat Shit and Die.
Yeah.
That man is something. He's just really out there singing about pizza and cheese. I'm like, bro, what?
Pizza mozzarella. He's like, Johnny, tell him to eat shit and die. He's like, tell him yourself. Eat shit and fall off your horse and die. I'm like, bro, why did you even whisper this to Johnny in the first place? Yeah, he's funny. He's good. Yeah, man. There's tons. There's tons I can think of. Like I would put like I think I don't know if I'm picking the right character, but like Boya's henchman, I think Zeton is mad funny. Zeton's hilarious.
That
Nigga make an entrance. He flip off the second story, lose his footing, bang his damn head on the concrete, and then sit serious like nothing happened. Nah, Zeton hilarious. Bulldog's funny too.
Bulldog fun. No, Bulldog.
When Bulldog starts he pees, then he walks downstream and washes his hands, and boy, like, why would you pee then walk downstream and wash your hands? Don't fucking touch me. He's like, that's fine. I'm like, that's what the nah, Bulldog funny. He's funny.
Sawamura be having me crying in Diamond Noise. Every time he's on the sideline doing some random ass shit, that kills me.
Stormmind!
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Then he's like, all right, I gotta run off my tires. Gets his tires, he starts running. Nah, I think I'm funny. And Furia's one of those characters that's not like comical, ha ha he he, make you laugh, but because of his demeanor and how he is, you laugh because of like the context of how he acts in certain situations. It's the same way Batman makes you laugh because he's so fucking serious all the time.
Are you good? Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Like, yeah, Toto whenever he's on panel, Toto's entertaining for sure.
Nah, they got me with the fucking half and half, the little 0.5 chapter, and that nigga was like, and then the bar was like, finally we going to the beach. You know what time it is? You think you gonna see the bar?
Double spread of Toto. I'm like, hold on, you looking kind of sexy over there.
That shit be rolling.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Rain from Mob Psycho, one of the funniest people.
Rain and Dimple. How did I remember Reagan? Reagan is fucking hilarious. He's hilarious. Yeah. King is funny too, kind of.
Yeah.
From One Punch Man.
Yeah, that nigga. He be so scared, and people just think he's so intense. That shit funny as fuck.
No, yeah, his heartbeat beating so fast, niggas sometimes on power.
But
his face don't move either, so you don't even know he afraid. His face don't move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit that nigga funny as hell.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny characters. I think this. Well, I feel like I laughed a lot at Prince of Tennis, but who made me laugh a lot at Prince of Tennis?
They all did, because they were all childish.
The fucking the Golden Brothers, or what do they call it? The Golden Pair. Whoa, almost lost my credibility right there. As the Prince of Tennis guy, I don't know if that's what I am, but yeah.
We don't need.
I'll say, is anybody?
I don't know. I'll just be stupid. I'll just say not to say that. I mean, Kay and Yuri are both a really funny tandem, but they're kind of both the main leads, and it depends on the episode. But Kay make me laugh because they'll do some shit like legitimately blow up an entire planet and wipe out civilization and be like, "That's crazy. Hope you get paid though." I'm like, yo, wait.
There's no other way to go about it.
That niggas is gone, dead, blown up, ashes. Y'all talk about trying to. I mean, I get it. You gotta get paid, but that shit funny.
Gotta get paid.
Kamina, made me laugh a lot.
Yeah, Kami's hilarious. Yeah.
I
think I've laughed to like more sports series, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like Hinata doing some dumb shit during a match, and like Sakuragi doing some dumb shit.
Everybody in D-Frag make me laugh.
Everybody, you have to say, wow, that's crazy. If I say, it's fucking D-Frag and everybody is Psychic Kid. Yeah. Like, make me laugh.
I don't know what it's called, but when people in manga gas up a complete bum like Buggy or King, that shit will always have me in stitches. There's always, I feel that. Like, or Kazi from Kenga. Yo, I actually know that one. There's certain types of like tropes or gimmicks and stuff that you'll see in certain things that like, it'll never get old to me. So I feel you on that. Like, that's one of those ones where like that shit is always kind of funny to me. Because, like, for me, the Ojo-sama type character archetype, for whatever reason, I'm never bothered by. You'd have to really make somebody... Yeah.
That line is always
Karen?
Go.
Like, I don't know. No matter what, it always hits without fail. I love it every time. Simi, you gonna say something? I
ain't got an answer, bro. Nobody know what the fuck I'm be talking about. So I don't see
I'm so fucking different.
Hey nigga, you in the same boat as me? Shut up.
Hey, bro,
that's why I said
it. Like you were real down in the dumps. Feel like, bro, nobody know what you talk about.
Oh, Foo Fighters are good. Yeah, Foo
I
Fighters are
mean,
good.
that's true.
Listen. A great man once told me, "You never know unless you try." A
Anyway,
Who say
great,
that?
a great mighty man who owns an empire.
Who told you that?
you talk about me. Illapaz makes me laugh a lot from fucking XL Saga because that nigga's always playing a fucking he's always playing a fucking dating sim, but he where XL is in the game, he fucking killing her. That shit is so fucking funny. He goes send her off to capture the world, and he fucking open the trap door in his Looney Tunes esque, and she fall in the hole. He take out his PSP, and there's always some different type of fucking rom com, and it's mundane. Like I remember one specific one. She like his fucking little sister or something, and she wake him up, and the choices is like stay in bed, go eat breakfast, kill XL. He always chills in and kill her. That shit is so funny to me.
He said she gotta go.
Yeah, even though she is employee.
Arthur from Fire Force is a good one. I just thought of that one. That's a good one. Cause he's like mad dumb, but like but like I don't know. I don't know why this one always killed me when he's like, why do I feel so weak? He's like, he's actually strong. He's like, oh wait, I'm left-handed. I'm like, huh? And then he won the fight. I was like, bro, that should make me laugh. That should make me laugh. He actually kind of
that nigga funny, bro. For that shit.
Yeah, that shit good.
Nigga is funny for that one, boy.
There's a lot of funny characters in Magi. I'll be laughing when I read Magi. There's a lot of funny characters in that shit. But But yeah, there's something I wanted to do or show you guys, and I don't remember what it was. Hopefully it comes back to me. If not, oh well, that's life. Gariko kind of funny because he always got something. He always got something. He itching his ball sack. He got crabs from someone somewhere. The Demon King, Guriko.
So yeah. who's your favorite lead from all parts of JoJo, all things considered?
Jolene. And
Jolene. But I haven't read part 7.
Right. Followed right by Joseph.
Ooh.
Johnny or Jotaro for me. Depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah, Arthur is comedy, Steve-O. Facts. I don't know how far you are, but did you see the stuff with actually I don't want to say it. I don't know if you know about when I had to get the Ori Calcom or whatever they're called, like whatever it was, that I get that. I don't know if you know about that part, but that shit was funny with when they died with a little bit of his history. That was mad funny. Yeah, Jolene is breast girl always. Johnny in his no contest. Y'all know how I feel about Johnny Joestar. His best moment wasn't JoJolion. Like a dead ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah. People even be shocked when they see like my One Piece list. They're like, bro, why do you have Iceberg and Shirahoshi like top like 10? I'm like, because they were all good characters. I like them. I'm sorry I'm not a Zoro stan like the rest of you. I apologize.
You like Crocodile. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Crocodile, man. He's one of those people who had like a really great first impression, you know?
Yep.
I want to avoid spoilers, so I'm out. I'm already reading part. Okay, I'm not gonna go into any spoilers with that stuff, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you stopping by either way. But yeah. Well, you know how it is, young. Like no one's probably expecting me to say like top 5 One Piece character Iceberg. They probably think me it's like Sabo or something. But like they always look at me like I'm crazy. Like bro, what? Where the fuck is Akainu at? Like that's like what the fuck is he talking about over there? Black Arm Zephyr from the movie film Z. I'm like he's a great character. I thought he was. I love him. What do you want from me? But yeah.
They want a lot from you, boy.
He did what he did. But I go back in My Hero. That's all that matters. No, Beam. Foxy. I can't wait to talk about Foxy next Friday. Oh, I'm about to be so obnoxious when we talk about the Davey Back fight. I ain't letting nobody talk bad on it. I'm clapping back to every comment, all of them. I have time next Friday.
Respectful.
I have time. We're gonna talk about Foxy. That nigga funny, man. Z is canon. He's waiting for Luffy in heaven. Oh god. Better to have a list with different people than the same list everyone and their mama got. I mean, I'm never too particularly worried about all that, but it does help me. It just makes me feel like a special snowflake.
In the snow.
Snowflake, damn liberal.
Kizaru, one of my favorites too. He's top 3. He's my favorite admiral in Marine. So people always like, oh god, over fucking Aokiji. I'm like, bro, what? Relax over there. You good? Aokiji's fine. I like him too. I kind of like Kizaru. Why are you all so fucking annoying?
Listen, listen. Kizaru got the most dynamic personality out of all those niggas. He's so fucking funny. The lazy monkey.
He just got a raw power. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
Light. Nigga said he ever gonna kick at the speed of light.
Nigga said I'm a star, literally.
Cause people like, you like Kumadori? Yes. Yo. Nigga was funny as hell. Semi Kigan Kaijo. He fucking. And Chopper's like, wait a minute, do that again. He like makes himself fat, and then after he reabsorbs the nutrients left, the shit. I like being entertained, man. I don't know about y'all. I don't think everything's so goddamn serious. I like to laugh, have a good time, fun, clap my hands. But yeah.
Boogie boogie yo.
A boogie, then a woogie, then a switch. Hey, you gotta always do the clap. You can't forget the clap when you say it. Never forget. If you say you boogie and you woogie, then you switch. You gotta do the clap. Kizaru's my fave, dude. So Laz, wait, what? And already scary. Oh, Kizaru, yeah. When Kizaru gets serious, oh man, it's gonna be a wrap. Yeah, but like Film Z started off so strong too, cause I'm like Kizaru fighting this nigga off the bat. I seen the rest in peace to the Seiyu, by the way. He's like, I heard the I'm like, no fucking way. There's no way. I'm like 2 seconds into the movie, I'm already standing up. I was in that bitch on my feet. I said, yo. I was already standing up.
Damn, that's crazy. Somebody's sitting down. Imagine you sitting down, next thing you watch it, and next thing you know, you got a fucking brick wall standing in front of you. I'd be upset.
Yeah. Oh, Zephyr Sensei. I'm like, oh my god, I love it. I love it.
Kizaru, not serious, so why are you?
You guys already know how I always talk about Don Krieg, East Blue Legend, gold armor, diamond brass knuckles. He got flamethrowers, caltrop, spikes, poison gas, shields, guns, and an exploded spear. And he trying to win by any means? Yeah, that's a goat.
Hey, that's a pirate right there.
That's a goat.
That's a pirate.
Could never be mad at him.
They fed that man, and then he decided to try to take over the boat.
No. You understand? He finished eating, and as soon as he got up, he lariat clothesline Sanji. Did not hesitate. He said, "I'm taking this. We go pretend to be a restaurant and fuck niggas up." I'm like, bro, this guy he's kind of it. Like
he was such a sticker.
I like sometimes. I sometimes feel like. I think we wasted him too early. We needed someone like this in the new world.
Right.
You know,
right,
I often feel that way. I know Gin will meet you later. I don't think they're gonna meet this nigga again later, but I always feel like, damn, I really wish we had someone else in the middle and you end up with Arlong and then Don Krieg was for later. Like it would have been just kind of fucking rough, but it's fine. It's fine. Good times. Arlong was good. I like Eneru's good too. But yeah. I'll just be minding my business. Well, I guess I have to update my list this year for fucking top strongest 30 One Piece characters because we do that every year on Brago's channel. So I'm about to do that soon.
I heard Ty gonna be there. That series legendary. That nigga's so fucking way.
Yep.
Yeah, put Reebo at 30. Yep. They said, somebody said, wow.
I'll never forget how me being in one of those streams reconnected me with a friend I hadn't spoken to since the Melee era.
Damn. Oh, huh?
Bro, Taekwon said something so wild that this like my friend was tweaking off seeing the stream and he emailed me, nigga. Yo, it's Uku. I'm like, Uku, what the fuck? What's poppin'? He's like, dog, I seen you on Brago's stream and stuff, whatever. I need you to tell us a tie. He typed like a whole paragraph. I'm like, bro. Ty reconnected me with somebody I haven't spoken to in years. He used to beat my ass in Melee. It's okay, I got him back in Ultimate, nigga.
There you go.
I'm better.
All
He
full
said he
circle.
waited all that time, but he got him.
Past never forgets.
The past never forgets. Yeah, Ty. I mean, I listen. Ty's whatever. I can't deal with him myself. I don't want to deal with him myself. But Ty.
He one of those people that's like funny if you like not directly going with him.
Yeah. If from a distance,
if you just on the sideline watching it.
From a distance. Like I don't like really care whatever, but like Kuma for sure is stronger than
He's so funny though. That's the way he talk too. I'm like.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but I actually like read the manga and actually analyze the panels. You're like, bro, why he throw so much shade?
Like I'm making like a future analysis. Like y'all be trying to do it, but y'all don't do it like I do it. So like basically, I'm like, bro,
am I gonna be there? I mean, I should. Yeah, I mean, I'm slated to be in it. I don't know if anything changed. If not, it's fine. I'll be in the chat. I'm not tripping. Cause then I have to make. Then I actually have to make the list, which is actually less work. So. He sent me to one of his streams a long time ago. I never got a word in. Oh shit. Yeah, but yeah, Jody asking to be in the stream with me when we do the hardcore leveling one in December. And Jordan, because we lucky boy syndicate. Big Ethan, we flipping coins, we doing them rolls, baby. So
yeah, they catch up to the L. Yeah, that's the next I can catch up to, I guess.
You're not gonna catch up, stop lying.
Well, I did enjoy hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
What I love
you might have. I'm sure you did, but you're not gonna catch up.
Yeah, he got me. Nah, it's because I'm stalling because I don't want to finish Oran.
I hear you.
That's his excuse. Interesting.
There's a lot of things you gotta finish. I bet.
Damn, you know what? I got work tomorrow, so you know what? I'm gonna have to.
This nigga said he got work on Saturday. Shut up.
I got the text from my boss. Oh God.
Hey yo, I gotta water my dog. I'll be back. Yeah, we're good. Like December, I'm gonna do a lot of series discussions and stuff. I want to talk about like I'm definitely gonna do the Golden Kamui and Hardcore Leveling one. Those are the two I'm doing for sure. That's like the two I really want to do the most. I feel like I'm forgetting one though. I said I was gonna do.
Petroleum?
There we go. Oh God, yes, there we go. That and we didn't even end up doing the other chapter thing, but I said fuck it, we'll just talk about it in the video. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It saves me. I actually have a lot of stockpiled videos anyways, so I think I actually have enough, so it'll be fine. But yeah, a manga or anime for Golden Kamui, both, but manga. So yeah, be caught up, I guess. So it's your warning now. Catch up to the manga, I guess. Cause I'm gonna do my reread again. So, I love that's the huh.
How many chapters are in Golden Kamui?
I don't know, 200 and something now. I'm sure.
Yeah, 200.
280, like 4, I think.
Yeah, right, that's
around there.
Sounds about right. Golden Kamui is one of the few series that entered my top 30 after one read. I thought I had that much fun with it. I wanted to do with Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'm like, I need one more year of consistency, and then I'm willing to do it. I've seen a few other people I follow talk about Golden Kamui. It looks fun. It is fun. I know they're really wild. Actually, you know what? They're not actually not as out of context as you might think sometimes, but this dude is funny, man. But he be wildin', man. They nigga with the bear.
Yeah, he be
so wildin'. He be
That's
wildin'.
The shit that he be doing, like it don't even make sense in context, but it's still funny as hell. So I had to roll with it.
Like yeah.
Remember, like those recently chapters, they just started fighting with Kung for no reason. They just their dicks are just rolling around and fighting. I'm like, what's happening?
But even remember Sugimoto's looking for thing, and every time he pulls out a picture, for some reason he got a random ass picture of some like naked ass dude or buff ass dude. And he's like, he's like, I'm looking for this person, and they're like, huh? He looks at the picture, it's fucking like Nispa with his shirt off. Like, bro, why do you have this in your pocket? Oh man, I should have me. Yeah, I love it.
The greatest panel is when the niggas all caked up in the fucking hot tub.
The hot tub.
And then I think was it the same episode where they had like the little fruit or whatever, a little aroma, so everything was.
Oh, so everyone, there was all like looking. Your pecs are looking like he's not afraid that I expect to fan service in both ways, like. Like the guys are getting sexualized, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
That shit was like, it was like everything they was doing was like, I'm like, bro, what you doing? I'm watching the episode. I'm like, let me look around real quick. Make sure the fuck up.
Yeah, Zodiac, you would like it. I think you would like it. You should definitely, when you get a chance, definitely give it a read. And by the way, while I'm asking you, where are you currently in the Ace Attorney series right now? I know you was playing and stuff. I don't remember where you stopped because I think Pat. What was Pat playing? Was Pat on the Ace Attorney's Investigators with the Miles Edgeworth game? I think he was on. He stopped, I think, around there. But was he on Apollo? I don't remember. But yeah, let me know. And I guess I'll ask this too. Well, I'm gonna ask this. I'm not asking. I'm telling y'all. We're gonna be playing Umineko on stream. Gonna be happening soon. Shout out to Simi. He got me the game. He cracked the whip. He said, "Come to the Golden Land or fucking else." So I'm coming. All right, I'll be there. But yeah, I got a Christmas gift from my friend, my pal, my buddy, and Higurashi. Sorry.
How many?
Badger was like, "Oh, I see you. You own the game now." I'm like, "Yep."
You gotta accept the rest of them, fool.
I didn't accept it all. Do it right now. The fuck is on me?
Yeah, Badger has been wanting Umineko for like episode 1 for like 3 months now. That nigga.
I'm finna beat that game before you.
Purposely not playing it because I still haven't played fucking Zero Note the Second, so that's the reason for that.
Damn, you got to trade.
I'm that petty. So if we're trading, I'm not peeping until I'm that guy. So I'll do it too.
Hey,
so I get it. I respect it. Exactly.
I can't be mad at that.
I respect it.
Zephyr is shooting with other kingdoms.
I find it absolutely hilarious how all of you automatically assumed that we was trading.
I don't know.
But
sorry.
No,
yeah,
that's what you are doing. We already wrote the story on it. Don't try to change it.
Is that in red or?
Yeah, the agenda been written. He trying to go back and be like, "Oh, y'all super." Nah, we wrote the story on it. It's too late.
I sleep.
There it is. That's right. You better go to sleep.
Wait. Oh, you're on the. Okay, I know. You're talking about Lana's sister, Emma Sky. She wants to be a forensic scientist. Okay. Yeah, okay. That to me is the best case in the first game, actually. Cause Maya is Mia's little sister. Yeah. Oh yeah, Burning Wild. Since they just popped up again. Okay, yes. All right. I accept. The Emperor.
Oh, it's funny. We always did shoot somebody. Well, it ain't funny, but it's just me.
You think really people are dying is funny to you?
Whoa.
You think men dying is funny?
Whoa. All right. Let me get my tweet manga ready. On November 28th in the stream, I said some things I regretted. My actions were not reflect who I am as a person.
Oh no! What did I spoil? I'm sad.
You spoiling cases?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't mean to. That's my fault. I don't know else care to give a fuck.
I was going through a rough time in my life. I had just watched.
Oh, you just met Maya. Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Okay.
You are about to add it to the library. So add the game. Why the fuck are you still loading? Bro. Add to my library.
Somebody else having trouble besides me. Feels good.
I need it. I want it. Look at all these people messaging me on fucking Steam because I'm online. Bro. No.
Look at it, Mr. Popular. Cannot relate.
Wait, I thought you owned Steam.
Huh? How dare you call me a fucking chungus?
Look what you did. Now you made it on set. Apologize.
Zephyr, forgive me.
Thank you.
Said I accept it. You're gonna do more than that to.
Well,
I accept it.
To my chamber of art. Peasants, pass me the tools of creation. I need it's red, it's black for the eye patch, it's red for the hair, and pink for the.
This pleases me.
Oh, I'm being visual novel heaven, boy. Let's go. You said the first episode's free, so I'll do it myself, I guess. I'll just get the first one. I just seen your post here. Unredeemed. Accept, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We don't accept things around here, Holmes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Hard eyes, motherfucker. Disguise,
I miss those
motherfucker.
niggas, man.
Those are the days.
Was it
Absolutely.
muscle glasses, man? Or what the fuck was that name? Tank top glasses, muscle glasses.
I accepted everything, right?
Tank top tigers.
Let's go.
They got it wrong, you know?
All right, it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna do good, but yeah. All right, I won't spoil anything about Ace Attorney. I just want to know where you was at, so I won't say nothing more. But that trilogy.
Send me check apes.
What you said, Cypher?
Check apes. I gotta look at the Emuneka review I found on Steam.
I wish to also take a gander.
It's in apes, nigga. It's right there.
Oh yes, I seen this exact one. I was crying. They got to the second episode talk about nothing changed. I said, huh?
They got mad at the game for being a visual novel. They go.
Did this person not know?
Oh well, this needs some context. So pretty much the reason why
I'm gonna show y'all on stream too. But yeah, keep going.
the reason why freaking the majority of Steam users like shit on visual novels, rate them freaking lowly, not recommend them, is because for the longest time the only VN that was on Steam was fucking Nekopara and all the soccer games, right? And those are freaking below $10. And those are arrow games, right? So they just automatically chalked up that the entire fucking medium is just fucking smut. So then when games of high quality start getting put on the fucking platform and there was more than $10, they're like, oh, what the hell is this? This is not a video game. It just text. It's just anime. But Steam has no quality control. This, that, and that. So yeah, he wanted that clowns.
Yeah, this is the review. You guys can read this. That's funny though. Quick question. Y'all watching any new live action TV shows? The latest live action stuff that I watched was the High Low movies. Like J-drama, I guess. I don't know what they're called. Whatever. But like a bunch of Japanese delinquents fighting each other on some crows type shit. So that movie series was really fun. I had a good time. I still have to watch the actual show itself. But yeah. Was there anything else? Not really. I've been watching a lot of cartoons though. Like I started Owl House. That's fun. Infinity Train. I really like. Blood of Zeus is the worst thing I watched all fucking year. It's absolutely.
Boy, I would not watch that garbage ass shit. Netflix just love wasting money.
That shit, it was dick on the ground. What the fuck was going on?
My brother tried to put that shit on. I said, stop. Take that shit off. Take this shit off the fucking TV right now.
Like I didn't actually truly finish it. I did the thing where I take my mouse, I drag the cursor and do the episode and go, nope. And I deleted it. Yeah, that's just ass. So yeah, I've been watching that. I watched the Adventure Time special, Over the Moon. Nothing really live action, but I have to. There's a show I'm supposed to be watching though. It's a medical drama that Shorty put me on, which I need to watch. It's new. It's supposed to be a comedy one. Not Grey's and not House. I like House a lot. The other ones. Scrubs.
Scrubs is fun as fuck.
That what it? Okay.
Yeah, Scrubs are hilarious. Yeah,
Okay.
this one.
Yeah, they just be wild. Scrubs is really like fucking Gintama. Niggas' heads be exploding. They just be doing some stupid shit in there, man.
Nah, I remember the girl with the blonde hair. Her brother was gay. So when it was young, she was like, when I was younger, I found Play Guy in my brother's room. He was like, don't you mean Playboy? He's like, no, Play Guy. And I was like, oh, he gay.
All right, I'll peep that. That looks fun. That looks fun. I could probably use a live action. So my problem is my attention span is fucking garbage. So like one of my favorite things about the like quote unquote Adventure Time era were that every episode's 11 minutes long. I get entire episodes worth of content told to me with basically 10 minutes. From beginning to middle to rise in action, climax, whatever. Like I get all of it. Some of them obviously bleed to other episodes in their part one, part two. But like when that and Adventure Time, I said that Adventure Time and Regular Show and Steven Universe and all the shows started coming out with their like shorter episodes, I got spoiled because that's my favorite way to probably consume stuff. Because I find like if you cut out all the access stuff time you have to do for TV sake, in a sense, I think you get the tidiest version of the story you want to tell because you don't really have to pad it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So these 50-minute episodes of fucking live action TV shows, I almost can't watch in one sitting. I'll watch 20 minutes, and I'll go cook and do something else, and watch 20 more minutes, and then I got through an episode in a day. I'm fucking washed. I cannot watch.
That's why Kage is rom-com peak. That shit's so funny, and like like a one episode will have like 3 different missions and like 3 different battles as to who gonna win the battle of love at this particular time. So like episode 2 had like three different matches. I'm like, damn, nigga, we just be running through shit like get into like just getting the jokes out, comedy, all that, like snap of the finger and shit. Like I enjoy that. I do, even as a movie, I be having a rough time nowadays trying to get through some shit if it's not grabbing me.
I watched the first episode of Kamen Rider Saber. Do that count?
Yes.
I mean, yes. I know it do. It's fucking live action, but I only watched the first. They like up to like episode 12 now. I download that. I download the new episode every Sunday, and it just don't happen. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but
it's one of those you'll get to when you get to it, but you at least remember to download episodes. I'm like that with a lot of series. I'm like that with Dino Ace. I download them every week. I just haven't watched all of them and certain shit like that. So I feel you.
But I bought fucking a bunch of all of the Garo Blu-rays that Sentai has on their site during the Black Friday sale. I plan on watching that. That shit looks really cool. Excited to get in some new fucking tokusatsu. But yeah. Funny thing that he said something, or you said anyways, about live action, because I was just recently rekindling my toku roots. I was watching fucking what's that nigga name? Zio? No, it's not Zio. It's something. One of the latest writers. But again, that too I fell off. I watched one episode. I got the whole fucking $30. I watched one episode, and it just didn't happen again. One of these days, when I feel like watching shit, I have been on my gaming stuff though. So that is a thing. Yeah. I gotta freaking choose which medium I'm taking over for the day, or fucking what's what I'm looking for. I don't care no more. I ain't finished
English hard. Yeah, the AOD, yeah, the Ace of Diamond binge hits hard, man. It's good.
Zafir has spoken.
Wise words from a wise man.
Oh, I watched The Mandalorian. That shit was fun.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fair. That counts.
That shit is fun.
I didn't think about. I watched an episode with my pops while we was talking about something, and he was watching it. I watched it, so I did actually end up finishing the first season eventually, but I am like I'm like the worst type of Star Wars fan in a way, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's no lightsabers, I'm not interested. I need Jedi fighting with lightsabers and the Force. Well, I don't care about ships doing a barrel roll and all this. I'm not interested in that. I'm just not. I just need. I need lightsabers, bro.
You know what's funny as fuck? Because that's exactly what I feel when I play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I be like, bro, I ain't trying to play on no fucking clone trooper, bro.
Or no fucking droid or nothing. If you don't give me Kylo Ren or something right the fuck now.
I'm like, listen, I don't care no more. I'm not trying to play the underdog and come up. No, I'm trying to slice niggas in half already. I'm trying to fucking murk people. It ain't funny.
Yeah,
but it's so funny. I was talking shit about the Mandalorian too. I'm like, where the Jedi at? This Boba Fett wannabe ass nigga. I don't want y'all watch this shit. And I watch it. I'm like, okay, it's kind of. I'm like, okay, you know, my movie head give me. I'm like, okay, you know, the production pretty cool. This, that, and other.
It's also.
And it started going, Baby Yoda funny as fuck, man.
Okay. Don't you find it also hard to like care about what's happening in this shit? Because think about it, right? Here's how I've always felt about this. I don't know if anyone shares this sentiment, but yeah, I used to rank movies based on how good the lightsaber fights was, which is why Figure is my favorite for so long until I got older and understood what the politics part were. Not that it wasn't a little bit nonsensical, but like Star Wars, right? we have literally, quote unquote, moved on to the next saga, the next chapter, the next generation, if you will, with Rey, Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, if you will. This right, and that now I don't like the Disney trilogy, but we moved on. So not only do we know the conclusion to the Empire arc with Palpatine and whatnot, I mean, I guess he comes back again and the other shit, but like we got the conclusion to that. It's like, why do y'all think I care about all these fucking little ancillary stories in between? The Empire wins, Order 66. I saw how it ended. None of this shit is interesting to me because we already moved on to the next fucking part. That's why when they put out that Rogue One, like what the fuck is the point? It's just like a watch everyone die. Oh, we got to see how they got the map. Really? But it's the most fucking obsolete movie that I've ever watched in my life.
That's why the freaking extended universe was so raw, because it was in a time space that we had nothing, that we didn't know nothing about, so they could fill it with fucking anything, and we wouldn't know the outcome. Because the last thing that we saw was freaking Luke getting fucking thing out of here, right? So
yeah, you could tell stories about Luke still.
Yeah, and literally everything else after that, because freaking Empire gone. So, but when you freaking putting in a bunch, because it's past the realm of just one story. It's a fuck ton of them. We already know the end result. If we already know how freaking what happens in B, what is the point of having 1A, 2A, 3A, 6A, 5A, 25A? Like, bro, stop.
People swear up and down Rogue One's a good movie, and honestly, I don't remember that well. Maybe it's well shot or something, or directed, I don't know. But it's like, how I watched this movie, like literally, like, bro, we know what's gonna happen. No one here is seeing the next sunrise. They're all dying. What the fuck are we doing?
You're not understanding the biggest, most factual red truth and fact. American companies love wasting fucking money. I'm not trying to hear the excuse 3D is easier to create. Nigga, ain't nobody watching Dragon's Dogma on fucking Netflix. That 3D is fucking dog shit. I would have wiped my fucking ass. I would have wiped the ass of my own damn dog.
And I like that game.
With that fucking shit, bro. That shit.
Hold on. I'm
not talking about the game. I'm talking about
no, I'm just saying I like the game though. I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But I say, yeah, that game is absolutely fine.
No, I'm talking about the show on Netflix. Like Netflix be pumping out dog shit after dog shit. And they be like, people like, oh well, 3D is just so much easier to produce. Like, nigga, why would I waste $1 million on some shit nobody gonna fucking watch? I'd rather put the quality in. And
but East, you might be surprised. Check the trailers and scores and shit. I'd be surprised. Niggas was I after I was watching Blood of Zeus, I was just curious to see, like, sometimes I'm just kind of curious to see the general public, and people were actually gassing the show. Ife gassed it on Twitter, and I said, okay, she likes it, might be good. I said, Ife, what the fuck is this? Shit sucks.
It's garbage, bro. That dogma shit. Oh, that shit was like the opening. It looked cool, like the intro, not the show itself, but like the intro. I was like, oh, this shit look kind of gas. Okay, I'll watch it. This shit absolute doo doo. Like,
what is it adapting? The first one, or Arisen, or the online? Like, what is it even adapting? Is it, or just like doing their own thing?
I'm not even fucking. I don't fucking know. Like, bro, why'd y'all waste this fucking money? Like, I swear to God, I'm tired of that damn 3D. Just so much easier to produce. Yeah. Okay, okay. Go ahead and waste $1 million on production. Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit. That's your fault. You just trying to get a quick cash grab. Use live actors and somebody pretty and put them on a TV screen instead of wasting money like that. Come on now. At least you gonna be trash. At least be smart.
Hey man, Blood of Zeus is getting good reviews. That's all I know. So season two coming.
No, okay. Who be watching that shit?
I don't even know what really happens in the end, except I saw Hades.
It's plenty of trash on Netflix that get to season 2. I forget they got money to shit out.
I can't remember the last time I've seen animation that terrible. Honestly, like, I kind of want you to imagine the episode of Dragon Ball Super, but that's always the animation almost. Like, it's that like level of like what the fuck bad, you know? Like that's the norm.
It should be a crime. Like, who was ever in the studio?
The blind guy fighting. Oh yeah, I remember him.
That shit was that shit.
Wasn't that like Jet Li or something? And the guy plays Ip Man or some shit. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. As far as I'm concerned about Star Wars, it's not that like I don't know if these niggas just don't have brains in their heads. It's like, bro, if I was these niggas, I'd be like, bro, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna do one of two things. We're gonna use the production budget like the Mandalorian got, or we gonna go ham on the 3D CG like Land of the Illustrious, A1 3 CGI, and we gonna put the Old Republic on a fucking TV screen. Nigga, you know how raw those fucking trailers be? I'm like, bro, if this was like a show, like dead ass, like I call it okay, cool, MMORPG out, whatever. World of Warcraft type beat, Diablo type beat, whatever. But like
way off, but I appreciate your You got it right the first one. The second one, you got it completely wrong. Jesus Christ. It's okay though. Continue.
Okay, we just gonna blur that part out. Cut that.
Edit that in post, but we live. Go ahead.
Erase it by memory. But yeah, it was like, all right, bro, like make that shit like that shit would be so gas if it was like actual show, mini show or something like that. I remember the foolish young me would be like looking at these trailers, especially for the old Star Wars things, but I didn't know they was PC games. So my ass would be like, yo, I can't wait till this movie come out. This shit look raw. Look at World of Warcraft. This shit gas as fuck. I'm wondering where the show at.
When I first saw the trailer for Ruby, before I realized Monty did that shit, I thought it was a video game he was making or some shit. I'm like, yo, this game about to be sick. I'm like, oh wait, it's a show? That reminded me of that shit. God. I used to watch a lot of those fan like Star Wars fucking made shit. Like, that's a movie or show coming out when I was like way younger. It's like old YouTube, like way back YouTube. But yeah.
Bro, oh God, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, so honestly, like had Simi knew me, this PC is his genre. That's his realm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He like fucking Yami of the PC realm. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yugi.
Yes, sir.
But so it's just like Simi knew me back then. And I came out to Simi and cool. Yo, check out this fire ass show, bro. This shit look raw as fuck. I can't wait till it come out of this game. He gonna look at me like I'm stupid. Like, boy, the game don't look done like it's a trailer. I'll be like, bro. I used so upset. I'm like, bro, this game. I'm like, bro, it's gonna look just like this cutscene of this opening. This shit don't look done like this. I'm like, oh, this ain't no game. This ain't no show. This a fucking video game. You know, look done like this.
I'm gonna tell me when the first episode dropped.
Yo, see, I don't know when the first episode dropping, bro, but I guess they changed it to a video game, dog. This shit crazy.
Oh my God, that's like just walking away.
Yo, Simi, there, bro. I know he upset.
Oh boy.
I always wonder how me and Simi would have got along if he met me when I was younger. It would have been interesting. I don't know though. He might have not liked me. I don't really tripping like that, but like he might have been like, fuck this nigga. He was mad annoying.
Hey, listen, man.
Talk about you a bitch if you don't read One Piece. Fuck is he talking about over there? I used to actually make fun of people for not you like Bleach over One Piece way back before it was cool to do this shit.
Now, yeah, we would have been doing some wars because I had a homie in Super Cream who like.
Nah, I got along with everybody, but I would be like, what are you watching? I was kind of obnoxious.
I was always intrigued. So me and Simon would have got along just like we do now. I've been friends with all y'all same way I am now.
I mean,
although fresh with me, I was a little bit of a different breed because I was in a new place altogether. So there's a reason I got a nickname Socks. 2 reasons I got a nickname Socks. So first, I just wore random crazy socks. But the second part of that,
sock a nigga. I don't know.
I wish. Dark part of my past. So one day, I'm new here. I'm in orientation, like, your first week we just in like these regular homeroom classes. I'm like, bro, I need to do something, you know what I'm saying, to get my name out here. Something. I found for some reason I had new socks in my bag. I drew a face on my bitch. I had a sock puppet, and I was talking shit. And lo and behold, people started laughing. I'm like, damn, this shit kind of funny. I'm like, okay, I'm using this my gimmick for like a month, bro. I had clean socks, and I'm using it as a sock puppet talking shit in class. And majority of people fuck with me, but I was like, damn, bro.
I would have been sitting in the back of that class and just staring at you. Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
I might have not paid you any
Funny
mind.
enough was that it was a few people like that. That shit was crazy. But one girl,
You're a grown ass man.
It's funny because one girl who did do that shit at first, she actually became like she used to be a bitch to me, but we ended up becoming like really great friends later on.
So
like,
did I type in?
Kendra Peterson, I'll never forget her.
Damn.
Kendra Peterson and Ross Serval. Shout out to those, bro. I remember those.
Give me shout outs.
Bro, Ross
Man dropping governments on Twitch.
You know, bleep bleep.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
No one heard that. Who we talking about again? I'm joking. You go. East?
Oh, that's it. Sorry.
I need the conclusion. Don't leave me like this. I need closure.
Yeah, we got the cliffhanger.
He said.
Yeah. So then Ross, when he fucking elbowed Kendra, he pushed down the stairs. I like, yo, this is wild, right? So what? Y'all didn't hear me talking for the past 2 minutes? Damn, you missed the entire 2 arcs I just went through. That's wild.
No, I heard you were talking. You brought up the girl's government, and then that's the last thing I heard.
Damn, bro, I just dropped 2 whole arcs in 2 minutes. That's for
Fine. This is a work.
This man used to use his quirk off screen.
This will work. He said shit. He was quite on purpose.
I respect it.
Nah, man, that nigga Ross Servo still one of my top people, man. Nigga, look, I'm up north. I'm a nigga from nigga from the hood. I'm around all these white prep people. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Like, bro, where do I sit? This ain't just a new school, nigga. It's like a new environment. I ain't never been around this many white people in my life, and they all white and rich. I'm walking. He's like, hey, new guy, go ahead, sit here. I'm sitting with all these new white prep kids. I felt a little out of place. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I was like a monkey in the cage. Like they just brought a new nigger around.
I don't walk it off there.
Yo, Vince, I can explain. Vince, let me explain.
Can't bring this man nowhere, boy.
Vince, is that what you think?
Oh God.
That man East said, "Are we on the air? It's time." You know what I'm saying? What the hell, bro?
Oh boy. Well, continue your damn story. You're already about to get suspended anyway, so you might as well keep going.
I mean, the next 3 minutes are yours, so.
You might as well
The next 3 minutes are yours. I'm ending it at 2 hours. We're not gonna make it to the 7 days. I'm a log in and be like, your account's been terminated. And I gotta make a tweet longer. Oh my god, I can tweet longer. It's like
for this, yeah, we're good.
It's like you see
the views of the percentage.
Yeah, exactly. The views of the other people in the do not reflect my own beliefs. Oh man,
my god! This was not a scripted event.
I'll do a Pokemon and I'll throw you under the bus. Save my own. He's always been toxic.
Nigga,
manipulative.
Funny.
He is mega cringe. I don't know.
Forced me to bring him on stream.
Don't worry, I got my clip already ready. I got fake records.
Coach gonna drop you from the church. Oh.
Who said that?
No one. Don't read the chat.
Oh.
He said he about to use his quirk and teleport over to Jody. Oh man. Easter clock teleporto. Oh my god. Y'all have any closing comments? Y'all got a minute.
Wow. That's it. All I gotta say.
All right.
My tweet marker coming next week when I get thrown under the bus. My dog died. My grandma health been bad.
Guess wash your ass and brush your teeth every morning. Make sure to have 3 square meals a day.
Drink aqua.
Yes, sir. Be nice to your neighbors and playing traffic.
Playing traffic.
If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a dodgeball.
Exactly.
There's a lot going on in this stream.
If you can dodge raindrops, you can dodge a dodgeball.
In the time, I definitely
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I haven't watched that movie in so long. I have to watch that movie again. That's a funny ass movie. Dodgeball is funny. I'll watch it again. It's been years since I've seen it.
Oh my god.
It's been multiple
my goodness.
since I've seen it.
But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream properly. No, I'm not. I'm joking. Thank you guys for coming through. We'll be back tomorrow again. Same time. I told you we're going 7 days in a row. I've been good so far. 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Appreciate y'all coming through. Talk about power.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about like? Oh, you mean the girl from Chainsaw Man?
Yeah.
Nigga, no.
That's what I said.
I don't know that. I don't know what that is.
No, he talk about 50 Cent. He talk about 50 Cent show on Stars.
Oh, you mean that show that freaking every single normie coon watch?
Yeah, definitely couldn't be me. Let me go to my movie list and take that off.
All right, good night, everyone. Peace out. You know.
Oh shit, we was still on the bitch. Well, I'm glad you said that because I was about to say something.